Hello, class. Today is Monday, September 20th, 2021. Let's continue with multiplication. Right? Multiplication. Page 86. I asked you to do number 3 and 4 for homework. We're going to review multiplication. All right, last time we learned about the zeros. However many zeros, right? Add the number of zeros to the end of the product that is equal to the zeros at the end of the number you're multiplying by, right? 3 times 4, we know it's 12. 3 times 40, right? We do 3 times 4, and then we have 1 0. We add back, right? We have 1 0. 3 times 4, 100, right? Again, 3 times 4, 12. And then we have 2 zeros, 1, 2, 1, 2. 3 times 4,000. Again, we have 3 times 4. We get 12. And then we have 3 zeros. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So we have to do the same for number 3 and 4. All right, 8 times 3 is 24, right? So all these have 8 times 3, right? Times 3, 8 times 3. So we automatically know it's going to be 24. How many zeros, though? We have 1 here. Here we have 2. 1, 2. Last one we have 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 24,000. Number 4. 9 times 4 is 36. Again, we have 9 times 4. 9 times 4. 9 times 4. 36. 36. 36. How many zeros? We have 1 here. We have 2 here. 1, 2. Here we have 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, make sure we count how many zeros, and we can add it back. Okay, that should be pretty simple. We can move on to the next part. Page 87. Page 87. So I asked you to do this page for homework as well. You can check it for homework. So 4 times what equals 32? 4 times 8, right? So again, we know these are all 8s, right? 4 times what equals 32? We know they have the same, right? So we all know it's going to be 8, 8, 8, 8, 8. Just how many zeros? Here we have 1. Here we have 2. 1, 2. Here we have 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Here we have 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Again, we know here, now for number 2, 1 times 7 equals 63. 9 times 7 equals 63. Again, we have 7, 63, and all of these. So you already know it's going to be 9, 9, 9, and 9. That's the first number. Just the zeros change. We have 1 0 here. Here we have 2. 1, 2. Here we have 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 3 zeros. Here we have 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 90,000. All right, make sure we count the amount of zeros. We should be able to get it. 3. 6 times 5, we know that. That's just 30. Okay, so again, 6 times 5, right? We know, we can see the pattern. There's a 5 here. And so this one has. All right, let's continue. So 6 times 5 equals 30, right? So we automatically know all of these have to be a 6 and a 5. A 6 and a 5. And we know 6 times 5 is 30. So 6 times 5 is already 30, right? We already have 1 0 here, right? 1 0. So all these are going to have one less 0. So 6 times 5, 50 is 300 already. 6 times 5, we already have 1 0. So we only need 2 more. 1, 2. Right? 1, 2. Okay, so 6 times 5, again, we already have 1 0 here. How many zeros are here? We have 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So that gets us 30,000 as well. How many zeros do we have here? We have 1 from the 30, right? So how many more do we need? No, sorry, 6 times 5. So we need, again, we need 1, 2, 3, 4. All right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Getting 300,000. Because 6 times 5 equals 30. Okay, so 2 times 9 is 18. So 2 times 9, we're 18 again. This is 2. This one's definitely 9. This one is 18, right? So now we have to check the zeros. Here we have 1 0 there. So we're going to add 1 0 here. You have 2 zeros. So that is correct already. Here we have 1, 2, 3. We're going to add 1, 2, 3 zeros here. Here we have 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Getting 180,000. All right, find each product mentally. All right, 5 times 5 is 25. How many zeros? 1, 2. 1, 2. 2,500. Number 2, we have 3 times 9 is 27. How many zeros? 1, 2. 1, 2. 2,700. 4 times 7 is 28. All right, let's do all these. 56. 3 times 12, 36. 6 times 6, 36. 3 times 5, 15. 9 times 8, 72. 11 times 9, 99. 1 times 2, 2. All right, so let's go back for the zeros. We have 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 0. Here we have 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3 zeros. Here we have 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 zeros. Here we have 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 zeros. Here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 zeros. Here we have 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 zeros. We're going to add back the zeros. That's all. We have 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 zeros. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 zeros. There we go. Just count the amount of zeros. All right, so we're going to multiply one-digit numbers with more than 4 digits. Right? using long form or short form. But I think long form is better. Let's practice. Okay. 9 times 2, 9 times 2 is 18, right? Carry over the 1. 8 times 2, 16. 16 plus 1, 17. Carry over the 1. 7 times 2, 14. 14 plus 1, 15. Carry over the 1. 2 times 6, 12 plus 1, 13. End up getting 13,578. All right, you're going to try this for homework. Number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5, number 6, right? Multiplication, right? So let's do some practice. If I do 123 times 2, right? 2 times 3, 6. 4. 2 times 2 is 4. 2 times 1 is 2, right? What if I go bigger? All right, change it up. What if I do times 9? All right, 3 times 9 is 27, so I carry over the 2. 9 times 2 is 18, plus 2 is 20. Carry over the 2. 9 times 1, 9, plus 2, 11. All right, 1,107. Right, so that's how we do these. Make sure you check it. Make sure you do it slowly. Sometimes we make mistakes. It's all right. So, again, let's try over here. This one we're going to show our work. Find each product, show your work. Page 90. So here we're going to write it out. We're going to write out the bigger number on the top. We're going to write out 46,785 times 4. All right. So 5 times 4 is 20. Carry over the 2. 4 times 8 is 32. Plus 2, 34. Carry over the 3. 4 times 7 is 28. Plus 3, 31. Carry over the 3. 4 times 6 is 24. Plus 3 is 27. Carry over the 2. 4 times 4 is 16. 16 plus 2 is 18. So we end up getting 187,140. All right, so for number 2, you're going to try this yourself. You're going to write out 360,309 times 5. All right, and you're going to solve it, and you write the answer. All right. These are not bad as well. Let's do number 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 for homework as well. We'll do this one together. All right, solve each problem on page 91. The word problems will help because these are harder. A bank cashier received deposited money from 6 customers. We're going to highlight that. 6 customers. The average deposit of money of the customers, right? The average deposited money of the customers is 35,000 baht. All right, we're going to highlight that as well. 35,000 baht. How much money did this cashier receive? All right, so there's 6 customers, right? Let me erase this. We can draw this out. We have 6 customers, right? We have, we have 6 customers at the bank. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, right? It says 6 customers, and the average deposit of money of the customers is 35,000 baht. So each one gave about 35,000 baht, right? 35,000, right? 35,000, 35,000, 35,000, 35,000, 35,000. Right, so it says, how much money did this cashier receive? So we need to add everything together. But what's a simple way, right? We can just do 35,000 times 6. All right, it's the same. But we know there's a zeros trick, right? We have 1, 2, 3, right? So let's just do 35 times 6. 5 times 6 is 30. Carry over the 3. 6 times 3, 18. 18 plus 3 is 21. All right, so we have 210. How many zeros we have? 1, 2, 3. Again, getting at 210,000. Right, 210,000. So they received 210,000 baht. You can write it like that. All right. A company purchased 3 cars. 3 cars. Let's write 3 cars. 3 cars for its newly promoted executives, right? At 790,000 baht each. What was the total cost of the 3 cars? Let's highlight again. 790,000 baht each. What was the total cost of the 3 executive cars? We can draw this out. Again, we have 3 cars. We have, right? We have 1, 2, 3. Each car is 790,000 baht, right? The other way we can do this is we can do 790,000 times 3. But we can just do 79 times 3, right? 79 times 3. Right? Because we have 1, 2, 3, 4 zeros. 9 times 3 is 27. 3 times 7 is 21. Plus 2 is 23. So we're going to write 237. How many zeros we have? We have 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. We end up getting 2,370,000. Right? We can just write the total cost of the 3 executive cars were or we can write was. Was works as well. Let's erase that. Was 2,370,000 baht. Right? 2,370,000 baht. The total cost of the 3 executive cars was 2,370,000 baht. You can write it like that. All right, so that should be not bad. All right, lots of zeros in there. Next time we'll do 2-digit. Tomorrow we'll do 2-digit numbers. And we'll check over your homework. Make sure everything's okay. We'll do it together. Check everything over. Then we'll do 2-digit numbers. I'll see you guys for tomorrow. I hope everyone understood that. All right, make sure you do just 2 pages. All right, lots of multiplications, all this. All right, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and this part. And this part for homework, right? We did this. And then tomorrow we're gonna do 2-digit by multi-digit, right? More numbers, okay? And then we're gonna review the zero trick again. I'll see you guys tomorrow.